What's up everybody, Kier Gomes here and welcome back. In today's episode we are going to be talking about a deck of cards that is hitting Kickstarter today by a creator that you might not have heard of yet. However, once this deck gets funded, I think we can expect to see a lot more from this person. Today we're going to be talking about the BRIDGEHOUSE playing cards by Alex Trichon. I believe it's pronounced Trichon, it might be Trichon. Let me know what the enunciation is, Alex. So the backstory. Some of you might have noticed that in the recent 6 months or so of this channel, periodically I'll do a review of a deck that is about to go to Kickstarter or just got to Kickstarter. And I usually review the prototype, talk about the campaign. I only do that for the campaigns that I really believe in. Innovative ideas or just a really good idea, something that I personally would love to see funded, and this is one of those times. Before we get started, please do drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's roll that intro and get you guys on your way.
Let's go.
Alright, so the BRIDGEHOUSE playing cards. The creator and designer of this deck, Alex, got in touch with me, said that he was working on a deck that was about to go to Kickstarter. He was really excited about the ideas, and I'm always curious about what other people are designing, so I checked it out and I really like this design, and it's something that I think is going to have a lot of appeal to what's in right now in the cardistry and Magic community. So Alex sent me a package with the prototype of the deck as well as a note, so let's just do a review on the design. I'm not going to go into the handling of this deck. This is a MPC prototype. And it's on smooth finish, so it's not really going to represent what this deck will feel like, but we'll talk about all those details right now. But first, the note. It's on cardstock, that's about as, it's like the thickness of a playing card. And it is hand typed. It says, "Dear Kier, thank you for your help in advertising and being part of the BRIDGEHOUSE playing card campaign. With your help, we just might hit the funding goal of $7,500 on Kickstarter." $7,500 is a pretty good goal, I think, for a deck run. Thank you for all your campaign coaching and everything you've done to help me achieve the goal of making this deck a reality. I really couldn't have done it without you. Well, thank you. I'm just reviewing it, but if it helps, and I really hope it does, then you're welcome. There are 55 cards in the deck, 2 identical jokers and a double backer. This prototype deck is printed by MPC on their standard smooth cardstock, but will be mass produced by USPCC on crushed premium stock. So the tuck box is done in all kind of sky blue, kind of similar to my sweater, but a little bit lighter. It looks really good. It says BRIDGEHOUSE playing cards on the top. For those of you that don't know, a BRIDGEHOUSE is a lighthouse, essentially. So this deck is designed around the lighthouse motif. You can see in white outline there is a kind of caricature of a lighthouse with a lighter blue beam coming off of it, which I really like. I like that it's not white, I like that it's just a lighter blue. And then you can see some water strokes there in the background. One side of the deck has some ad copy about where the cards will be printed, which is USPCC. The other side features the name of the creator. The bottom, I'm assuming, will have some ad copy, but for now it's just some lines on it with the Trichon logo. This is a really cool tuck box design. This reminds me a lot of something that Pure Imagination would do. If you've seen the Icon playing cards, that's definitely the type of vibe that I'm getting from this, and that's not a bad thing. I love the Icon playing cards, and I love that kind of cartoony caricature type style. I think it looks really nice. All right, let's check out the design. All right, so your back design will look like this, kind of a Theory 11 rare bit type of back design. I like it. It's got nice thin white borders. It's got that same sky blue back design. I really like that blue. As you can see, it's got a bridge. It's got like a rising sun or setting sun, depending on what side of the deck you're looking at. And the two lighthouses with this kind of nautical icon in the middle, which looks really cool in things like Padiddle. This is a two-way back design, and you can see it does actually have a border break in it. So when you fan the cards, with this deck, it's going to be pretty difficult because they're on smooth finish, but when you fan the cards, you can see where that border break would be, which is really nice. So that's very popular right now. It's very, very in, I would say, in playing card design, and I like it. I really like it. This is the originally designed Ace of Spades. According to Alex, this is going to change on the actual campaign, which by now the Kickstarter is up, so you can go see what that's going to look like, or I'll see if I can get a picture and put it somewhere in here. All right, you do get two identical jokers. It's got that nautical type icon that you see on the back design. This reminds me a little bit of like the jokers of like a knock deck that just have the star, or the icon deck by Pure Imagination that just has the light bulb, but it does say Joker in each corner with one blue J and the rest in black. I really like that, nice and simple. I think when it comes to jokers, you know, you see your overly detailed jokers, you see your simple jokers, they both look good. I think for this deck that really works. And with the prototype, I also received a double backer, which is great for Magic. I would imagine that the actual campaign, once the deck gets funded, will include a double backer, and probably they're an ad card or like a blank card. There will be some color customizing on the court cards. However, one thing that Alex did let me know is that he has recolored them for the finished product. So they're actually gonna look something more like this. It's gonna have that blue and red to match the nautical type theme of this deck, which I think really makes sense. In terms of how the deck looks and is designed, that's pretty much all I can say. I do really like this design. It kind of gives me like a little bit of a Theory 11 or Pure Imagination type vibe. It's very cardistry friendly, and it's very Magic friendly. And I think in general, this is just a deck that once it gets fulfilled, I would love to have in my collection. Speaking of which, I am gonna go back this project, not just because I'm doing the review, but I really do, after reviewing the deck, I really do like it, and I think that this is a deck that I would enjoy using on a regular basis. So I'm gonna go pick up some of these. I would highly recommend you do the same. And as I mentioned, we are not gonna talk about the handling of the prototype. It's done on MPC's smooth finish, like their most basic card stock. It doesn't feel anything like the real thing, but these cards will be printed on crushed premium stock, so they're gonna feel a lot like the Black Roses, they're gonna feel like the Orbits, they're gonna feel like the Red Fox deck, the Hydrogen deck. So I have left all of the information down below of what you need to go back this deck of cards. I really do like it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you plan on backing it, go do it now. You might as well get some early birds while you're there. Well, that's pretty much it for my overview of the new BRIDGEHOUSE V1 playing cards by Alex Trichon, now on Kickstarter, link down below. As always, guys, please don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. As well, I am currently doing a giveaway, so if you're interested in winning a half brick of playing cards, you can go to a video. It's gonna be right about here at the end of this video. Figure out how you can win if you haven't entered yet. Winners will be announced when I get to 2.5K on YouTube. With all that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I know I will. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.